but I can handle this, dude. I can handle it. Now, all right, but we're starting off right here. So Keomal, or Keomal, now I've seen him under both names. I managed to find some stuff on him from both of these. He is a Black Adam mainly, but he does have Supergirl in his pocket. He's from Barbados. And Broseph, he's the one on the right side. Obviously from Puerto Rico, you can see his name is Broseph PR. And he's really good. So there was just a really big tournament over in Puerto Rico. It was Gaming Revolution 2017. It's the same place that holds First Attack, I believe.
Okay.
And he just got second place. It was really, really close. He ended up losing to a player who switched to Scarecrow, but he does.
Interesting.
Yeah, which I don't know if we'll see any of that today, but we saw him use mostly Atrocitus. So this is a match that we actually saw a lot last week too.
Atrocitus, unfortunate execution error. And so far, this match has been in control by Keomal.
This is considered one of the toughest matchups for Atrocitus. Now, Atrocitus is considered really good, but we actually just saw a tier list, I think, about today or late last night from Coach Steve.
Okay.
Who is pretty much maining Atrocitus now. And he did put Black Adam as one of his 2 only losing matchups in his opinion.
That seems to be a very popular opinion from almost everyone that plays Atrocitus, the fact that he does lose to Black Adam.
Whoa! Dive
So
kick.
that's a really weird but neat thing about Black Adam is he can actually whiff a jump 3 and he can actually dive kick right afterwards, after the whiff.
Yeah, and it lets you to set up some weird situations like we just saw. Nice blocking. All he needs is some chip.
This, I really don't think he's worried at all. A down 3 of all buttons to choose. His most negative.
Right, two separate projectile options that are completely
devoid.
They just don't interact with shield at all, literally. So that alone, it's pretty scary. You can also, of course, use lightning hands just to check in while the shield's up. So that means that even when Dexar is out there, still good ways for Black Adam to check neutral, but this is always going to be a really tough situation.
All mistakes, though, drops the combo, giving Adam a chance, but still a huge life lead. And is he going to close it out? Oh, whiff grab!
Dunked him right on the head with the T-Rex.
A nice backdash to get away from forward 1-2. Closes it out with a down 1.
All right, so we just talked about why Black Adam does well against Atrocitus, but this right here is the spot where Atrocitus does super well against Black Adam. Black Adam, as we know, has no wake-ups at all, so he can just loop his pressure, his corner mix-ups completely free against Black Adam.
A very healthy damage, but not in the Adam variety. Usually we see him doing around 500 to 450 to 500, but off of a down 2, not going to get much. Even still coming in, and that's exactly what we're talking about. Lightning going right under that shield.
Oh, a nice little weird conversion right there. Got the damage over time at the end. Could maybe get a little bit more of a conversion, but he's got such a life lead. And wow, look at all these up vomits. So much damage over time. He's just bleeding out.
And what a reverse of the first game they played. My goodness.
It is. Broseph, they're saying like he's talking about Black Adam's weaknesses, down player. No, but
no, he is one of the
everybody's
best.
got a weakness. Every single top tier in this entire game has some sort of weakness, except for Batman.
I like how you just casually threw that in there.
I had to whisper it so they didn't hear me. No, but he does have a lot of options to kind of cover that. So one thing that we talk about this a lot, but we just don't see it too much still, is so Black Adam gets to build a ton of meter. He doesn't need meter for a lot.
No.
And push block is one of the best tools in the entire game against Atrocitus and against Dexar pressure. But we haven't seen it, I don't even think, a single time from Keomal.
Yeah, so like you were saying, although he is weaker because he has limited defensive options in that regard, the game almost supplied him the options that he didn't have between push block, meter burn rolling with the dash. Like those options actually help him a lot in the department where he suffers the most, which is why he's still such a good character.
Right.
Also the fact that he does over 500 damage, bread and butter, very easily, that may help.
And of course, delayed wake up. Can't forget delayed wake up. But still, we're not seeing too many of these new defensive options from Keomal. And this is going to be a tough spot. This is where he lost the entire game last time. He's still got a good lead. Hopefully throws him in the corner. Good call. Oh, but puts himself in.
Yeah, and that's going to be a punish. Again, look, Beetle is damage. It would have been around 300, if not over, and that's so scary for a character that really gets it off of nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. Both of these characters, as long as they have trait, get so much damage for no resource except for the trait.
Oh, and this is going to be huge damage.
Well,
and he drops, but it doesn't matter. He drops, and he still does 517. And now a comeback potential coming for Broseph. He now has Dexter out, has Black Adam stuck in the corner. This is exactly what he wants, and down goes the first life bar.
Yeah, and that was pretty much guaranteed chip. Now, again, we could have seen a push block, but I think he wanted to save his meter, and now he's going to be able to get a lot of damage here. This actually could kill if he doesn't drop it.
And he doesn't. So Keomal goes up 2-1 over Broseph. Just get the hell out of there. Yeah, his options are there. So, and that's another thing that we talk about as far as this matchup specifically is Adam can kind of do what he wants in the air for the most part. Except for when that shield's out, obviously.
Nice conversions. Could have got a little bit more off of that, I think, but still, it's really solid. I think maybe the reason he didn't go for more was he wasn't sure exactly when Dexter was going to go away. His Dexter went away right as soon as that combo ended.
Interesting choice to end that forward 1-2 after the train cancel. Maybe he thought it was going to hit, I'm not sure.
Oh, and look at all this zoning. Taking back so much life just from Chip.
Also, half of Dexter's time is now gone. He is going to get some use out of him, but...
And I think if he'd saved that a little bit longer, it might have been enough to chip, but the damage over time took a little bit longer. Still, manages to take that entire first bar with like 90% damage over time.
Only lifts the down 2. Now here's the damage, and down goes the life bar from Broseph.
So each of these statues in the back, I think, are like one of the 7 deadly sins, because that's like a whole connection through like the Rock Fraternity stuff. I feel that one on the left, I think, is Wrath. So I feel like Atrocitus should be getting some sort of power from that. It just works, right? Like it's his thing.
Well,
there could be a big statue of Atrocitus back there.
True, but Atrocitus, isn't he technically angry and Wrath?
Yeah, but that's
it still ties
like
in. I'm trying really hard to disagree with you.
Okay, that's fair. Try your hardest, buddy.
Again, that's the second time we've seen that jumping himself in the corner, which is actually normally it's something that we're actually both not a huge fan of, but it's worked twice, so more power to him.
That's true. Taking a lot of damage, taking a lot of meter from him right here. But still, Broseph has the lead, and he's just about to spot. If he can find one safe opportunity to summon Dexter, then this could be a really tough situation to get out of. Great throw tech.
I do really like how he's keeping everything safe. That was a huge punish opportunity missed. Oh, that was a good punish. That was actually a very good punish.
And this was actually a way smarter break than it seems like. Now, obviously, he can't get any sort of combo without trait off of the punches, but he would have meter burned the punches. It would have given him a hard enough knockdown that he would have been able to get out Dexter for free, and he would have got free pressure, which he still ended up getting.
Unblockable. Wait a second, goes for the grab, whiffs. There was still too much hit deterioration.
Oh, another unblockable. Every interactable here is unblockable, pretty much. I think there might be one that's not. And now all we need is chip from Keomal.
Oh my goodness, so close, goes for the grab again.
If he didn't throw right there, he might have been able to kill. He had a bar.
Oh, and there comes Dexter. It's going to be really tough, and this should do it. Oh, that was so sick.
Dexter anti-air. Dexter has... All right. So we're not seeing we are seeing a character switch. I was like, that looks like Black Adam to me, right?
Kind of. It's Super Adam.
Super Adam. And so it's another great top-tier character, kind of a similar play style as Black Adam, just as far as like high mobility, good normals, absolutely insane damage.
Yeah. Superman is like the all-around just can do everything character.
He's Superman.
Yeah. This is not going so super for him, though, as he finally does find a grab in the corner, now reversing the situation, but oh my goodness, Broseph.
That is one of the hardest interactables to avoid in the entire game. Totally unblockable, covers a huge percentage of the screen, and it was smart by Broseph to know that was literally all he needed to close out
that string is plus. Sorry, that's what I was talking about.
There we go. Back 2-3-3. Oh, and he disappeared.
And he's just throwing everything. The one thing I will say that I really enjoy about Brosef's Atrocitus is that he doesn't really play that risky. If you notice, all his pressure has been safe pressure. He doesn't go for the mix off of 4-2-2.
You're right. A lot of the time he doesn't. He does like a lot of back 2-3s into just raw puddle.
Brett, yeah.
You're not puddle. Sorry, Brett. You're right. That's exactly what I meant.
I mean, he's been very safe, but right now the zoning from Superman he almost seems to be doing the trick for him.
All right, so there's a very weird interaction in this zoning game. Now, a lot of the time, most characters can punish Superman on the way down from a blocked air laser. Especially characters that have moves that come from the ground, like the puddle. But the puddle, in particular, for some reason, literally just cannot catch Superman out of the air.
Like, even as he's falling and the puddle's out, it's like a perfect trip guard, it still won't.
He falls right through the hitbox of the puddle, lands, and can block it immediately. It's a really weird interaction, and it makes the zoning game a lot more favorable for Superman than it would have been otherwise.
Absolutely.
I can feel your fury. Bad idea to tick me off.
I think that's what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to make you angry.
It's such a
like
small little
his point.
symbol on Superman's chest with this gear on.
Oh, and this zoning is really good. This is still match point for both players. Gunning down to the last life here.
He still hasn't gone for a mix. I almost hope he would kind of do one last minute.
Oh, he punished the throw tech with the Dexstar ball. You don't get any combo off that, but it's still a little bit extra damage. It's very smart.
4-2-3 range, goes forward, cancels trait. Oh,
Oh,
you
no!
can't. Trait goes through armor. This is getting very dangerous. Punch walk, no!
Oh, and he drops the combo.
And that's
kill.
it!
Oh.
Just like that, Keomal with a last minute switch. Duck because of Puddle anyways, but it looks like we've moved on. It's now Leatherface versus Rafux.
All right, so, yeah, I'm actually not 100% sure how to pronounce that. I feel like there's a bunch of different ways that to be correct, so hopefully I do not offend you. But Rafux, he's a Black Adam mainly, but he also plays Harley Quinn. So a lot like we saw from Keomal last game. And both of these players are from the Dominican Republic. And I honestly don't know very much about Leatherface, but he's using Blue Beetle, which I think is one of the coolest characters in the
he's
entire
definitely,
game.
in my opinion, he's one of the most fun characters to play as well.
Oh, but he's cornered now. Nice! Actually, anti-airs with the skull.
So this matchup is, I feel, somewhat annoying. I don't think it's like, oh, what a down two! Goes with the restand. That sweep is so good because it is completely safe.
And that was already a really, really beautiful delayed wake-up. So Rafux got hit with the Rafu. I don't know. I really don't know how to say it.
Rafu. I don't think he's
Raf
French.
got hit with
Raf.
with two sweeps in a row, right? And then he delayed wake-up to avoid the overhead mix-up. So already we're starting to see, like I said, like you said earlier, there's all the systems in place in the game that make it so that Black Adam isn't quite as weak on wake-up as he would be normally.
Would be without it, yeah. Here we go. Combo opportunity here. Going for the nice and easy stuff. Good damage, still 350. But the one thing specifically I think that's really good about this matchup in particular is the fact that Blue Beetle can stay in the air, which is where Adam is technically weakest, right? That's where he has the least amount of control.
Yeah, and just that downward angle has always been an issue for him. Anybody who can shoot any sort of projectile from the top corner of the screen down at him.
Nice little conversion, and that was so brutal.
You're slipping, brah. I'll show you the wizard's power.
You slipping, brah?
You're slipping, brah. That's like something you would say.
I would never say that. That is something you would say, my friend. I don't think I've said brah in my entire life. Brah. All right, so he's going to switch into trait mode. He's going to stop zoning. He wants to get those mix-ups. He knows he needs to do something crazy. And
Could have got the conversion.
Yeah, forward 1-2 would have done it. We saw Slayer do that at CEO, I think it was, actually. All right, gets one mix-up, but not very good Oki off the back 4-3. Now he's going to have to avoid the trade. Literally sat on the lightning.
900, maybe 400, which is
Not
respectable.
bad. Yeah, not bad at all. And then, of course, that would have been one more mix-up away, or maybe just some zoning chip. Wow, back two in the lightning cage. That is some old-school stuff right there.
Yeah, and he is not spending. He's just keeping that, sitting on that bar. Just kidding. Oh, again. Doubt.
This is like some Injustice 1 Black Adam stuff.
I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah, all these back twos. Now, it is interesting, though, because I think that this came from the fact that he realized that Leatherface was not blocking very much, or just not blocking low very much.
Yeah. He's been tagged by a lot of low landings, you're right.
Yeah, and if you remember from the first game, that instant meter dive kick on his wake-up, that didn't catch a wake-up. It just caught him literally crouch blocking. So I think he may have, just realized that Leatherface isn't giving him that stand block respect that he needs to.
Nice block. Cage is generally pretty minus.
I actually have no idea how minus Cage is because I've never seen anybody go for Cage.
Right.
Just on block consistently like this. But hey, it's working out. This is a huge life lead.
You know,
oh my! So much lightning! Oh, he just gave up. Oh, he got struck by lightly heavy playstyles that you can switch between. Now, I think you do need to abuse both of these playstyles. One is, like you said, using projectiles a lot, just to build meter, just to control space, control the pace of the match. But every time he gets a hit, he does have really, really good Oki mix.
There we go. Oh, no, don't stop.
Oh, no, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Why is he stopping?
I don't know. He's respecting. He's trying to play foots. He's trying to play a mid-range, which Blue Beetle can do, but against Black Adam, that might not be your best bet. But
Oh, tried it down too, and that's gonna hurt. Wait, whiff.
oh,
Could have got a bigger
the best
punish.
Still a punish though, and that is going to just about even it up. He is throwing a few more projectiles this time, but he knows he can't trade right. Oh,
Nice. See, that was nice. He needs to check him more like that.
just completely whips the
Nice
interactable.
block. He gets tagged. That's all right. Still much better in this set so far against Rafux than in past matches. Again, getting checked with that EX projectile in the air, and that's usually a mid. However, in the air, it is an overhead.
Oh, instant dive kick in the combo. I like that. Solid damage, 508. And I think that's the first meter burn back 3 or forward 3 that we've seen raw from Leatherface.
Yeah.
That's something that actually works really well as Blue Beetle. There are a lot of situations where people love to swing afterwards. And one in particular that I've seen a lot in this matchup is after Leatherface sweeps on block, we always see Rafux pressing buttons.
Oh, that is my favorite projectile in the game as a gadget character. I love that orb.
The little ice clone,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, that's that.
And that's going to do it. Wow, Rafux destroying. This is the opposite of what we thought.
Curveballs, yes. So is this a button check? No, they're going in, right? Yeah, they're going in.
All right, and we're starting off. So young Chicuelo, yeah, he will actually be playing Dr. Fate, which I mean, I guess it's close to Deadshot. They both like the zone.
Yeah, sure, if you say so. You know. Giant Hunk, here we go.
So Robin's main tool of getting in is that overhead. It does lead into a low, and he can cancel that into big damage with meter. But that is also a really nice tool to use for full screen. Dr. Fate, he can use that string with it, and then what happens is the overhead actually comes out and teleports him to the character that he's fighting against.
Actually, a nice interactable usage here. And back to zoning, you know, he's actually got the lead back. He had such a rough start. Oh, he actually got clipped at the end.
Oh, what a jump back air to air.
Ridiculous. And oh my God, he tried to walk away from it like, no, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Oh God, rough start.
Again, I love that string. Armored forward 3, and wow, early clash.
Yeah, super early clash here. I think he does have the meter lead though, just a little bit. Oh, or
Just-
significantly.
just-
a little bit.
just a
4
little
whole
bit.
bars. Like I said, you're just going to use a little bit of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I
15%.
knew where you were going with that.
Oh, get off me, girl.
Jumping over and using that sword flip, you're getting caught out.
And smart wake up there.
I'm the future of crime fighting.
Is he now?
I don't know.
You
We
look-
got Jason Todd now.
Well, young Chicuelo sitting on full meter now.
Nice check.
Oh my goodness.
And this is where a lot of people kind of think that Robin struggles, is the fact that when he gets stuck in zoning, it's a struggle for him to get in, but once he does get in, it can be good. Goes for the restand, but that wake up is very invincible, and it also does push Fate slightly back.
And
it-
air is good to go. Yeah, and young Chicuelo, you know, he used that clash so early. I wish he had saved it.
Again, I think Fates does more damage, so.
Yeah, but he's got to hit it. So as long as the trades are going to Deadshot.
But this is where the matchup is truly different. Deadshot's ability to be up close and mix is infinitely better than Fate's.
Oh yeah, he's just going to the back
And
ones all day.
he hasn't even done a combo. This is all.
Oh
this
my
has
God,
all been
this
stagger
back one,
pressure.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Oh, nice read. Wow, starts off with nearly a perfect for the first life bar. Why didn't he start with Deadshot?
Maybe he wanted to be fancy with Robin. It didn't work, and neither did blocking that because projectile hurts. But here we go. Blue bullets. Those will knock back.
Oh man, there's so much patience required now from DJ on 6. Oh man, the staggered pressure right back
my
into
goodness.
overhead
So-
now.
So he has a low that leads into an overhead,
Back
or
one,
he
two.
just has a
Oh,
raw
that's great.
overhead.
Right, yeah, it's a great mix-up there.
And that, I mean, that's the most dangerous thing. Is it's not even that he does incredible damage with screen. It's just the fact that he can literally kill you by mixing you one hit at a time.
Yeah, see, these are the trades you're talking about. You know, Fate
Yeah.
can do a little bit more damage here. But, you know, with this kind of a life lead from young Chicuelo, he'll take all these trades all day because eventually Fate's going to go down.
And this is looking very rough. Yeah, absolutely.
Both players.
And that's gonna do it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, just like that, young Chicuelo. Walk it out of because the character's so strong.
Right, and you know, it's very interesting for DJ on 6 to stick with the Fate in this pick, of course, because he lost so drastically in
He
that
did.
first game. You know, but right here, he's off to the early lead. So this can really help him here if he can get back to zoning game. Because as we mentioned, you know, the trading on the zoning is definitely working out in his favor.
Yeah, and what's really interesting, too, in this matchup is that both characters actually have a really solid wake-up to check the other. Ankh coming from Dr. Fate, and then the knee coming from Deadshot.
Yeah, right here, Chicuelo should really be trading. Yeah, trade all day right now. He's got the lead. Exactly.
Yeah, and so far, much better for DJ on 6, and there it is, taking the life bar with the lead.
Yeah, whoever gets basically the first hits of the round can go to the zoning, but here comes the chip from Deadshot, and man, the trades, they're definitely working out. Nice teleport.
And there it is, knee wake up. So this is also the problem now, is that Deadshot has 3 bars of meter versus Fate's 1, and that's going to be pretty devastating if you can start getting that pressure off, especially with the low gun. There it is, starting, still has 2 more bars if he wants to spend it. Now he can stagger that. Nice backdash!
Oh man, this is going to be super close. Meter is about even. Chicuelo has 1 extra bar. Spends it.
And nice block, getting these trades where he can. That's going to get a knockdown for him. He's trying to dash
there
forward.
There is not going to be a clash here.
I know exactly what he's trying to do, but it's too late.
God. So much trouble, that's going to do it.
So he tried to dash forward 3 times.
Right.
And unfortunately, he was getting clipped. It's really awkward when you're a zoner and you are losing to zoning, right? So I think that's where the desperation set in too. He's like, what the hell? This guy's zoning, but I'm supposed to be zoning.
Oh man, got bumped back into his healing sphere though, but pushed right out of it too.
Really good blocks though. These back one staggers are so annoying to deal with.
Yeah, you know DJ is pissed right now. He's sitting there like, back one again, really?
Back one, then he goes for the raw overhead. Nice air-to-air, trying to get a combo, and he does. Good conversion.
Oh, right in the front. Oh no, small drop in the corner combo.
And this is a very, very messy match between these 2 players, just brawling it out up close, but then...
Yeah, what happens when you put 2 zoners face to face? You know, that's what happens.
Okay, getting a little bit of a start, trying to dash forward.
Yeah, just individual shots all day. Again, caught him dashing forward. You have to take your time with that approach.
Oh, he jumped.
Oh, God.
This is so dirty. And that's why Deadshot is actually really dangerous up close. A lot of people talk about his zoning, but his pressure in your face is just as devastatingly annoying.
And DG in all sorts of trouble now, forced to wager. Gonna get a little bit of health back, just 15%. 3 bars versus 2 in that clash. And oh man, the up close pressure again with the back 1 string. What are you going to do about it, man? What are you going to do? You're just going to eat it all day. Here's the overheads. You want some overheads? Here's some blows. Oh, which one is it?
Ridiculous, and that is it. Young Chicuelo mixes.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, that looks like Fate.
And so here we go. Your box with Deadshot and Galactic Luimo. Grandmaster, easier name.
Yes, I was like, wait, where are you reading? Oh, that's right, Grandmaster. And so far, he seems to be the Grandmaster of putting Yorbox in the corner, wakes up. And that actually saved him.
Yeah, I was going to say, Yorbox might have been paying attention to the last set. I think he might have picked up on some back 1 strats.
Oh. Wow, and this is looking dominant for Grandmaster.
Don't waste my time.
Damn, he doesn't want his time wasted.
So this is really interesting as well as far as matchups go, because I feel like with the trait, Batman can actually kind of stuff or stop the momentum of the projectile pressure coming out of Deadshot. So I think the real place that Deadshot's going to shine in this is trying to mix them up, but then Batman is also so good up close.
Come on, great conversion here. Forces the clash here. Your box.
Closer, but you're still missing.
That's like my least favorite Batman mask.
It's like he's just clay, you know? It's like reanimated clay come to life.
It just looks wrong. Like, I can't explain why.
It's got no mouthpiece, you know?
No, it's literally like his face is plastic.
How did he breathe through that?
I don't know. What is that from? If someone on stream can hit me up on Twitter or hit up Rip, tell us what series. Yeah, I'm curious. I want to know what series that mask is from, or if that's just specifically gear for this.
He went for the meter back to you, but a great block by Grandmaster. So, you know, just not the greatest of single games for him. But here we go, right back to the corner we go. Grandmaster with the corner control, got the crate. He's got a little bats out here. They come for pressure again.
EX, yeah, and he's disrespect. Honestly, I feel like Yorbox has disrespected a lot of the plus frames from Batman, and that's something you desperately don't want to actually do.
He almost had that neutral jump. That was a nice attempt there.
Block, cross up. Yeah, he's been very consistent on actually landing those cross ups, which is a sign to Grandmaster not to stop doing them. Not that you would as Batman anyways, but I mean,
my God,
all of these jump-ins have just been working in Grandmaster.
You have an anti-air, we're down 2. Good luck. I have a jumping too.
Yeah, these cross ups are literally destroying Yorbox. He looks lost, if I'm honest.
Oh, he's trying to force his way in here right now. He's got the back 1 pressure.
Okay, now just down ones though, and that is. Oh, he's going for unclashable. Yep. I mean, does it?
Oh my God! After all the unclashables, he set down 1.
He did 3 4-3s in a row, and then he's like, "Screw it! I'm just gonna send trade."
Man, if Yorbox wins now, though, what a critical mistake that would have been.
I would be very impressed.
Not gonna happen. 2-0 Grandmaster up in the set. Definitely he's having the most trouble. A couple times he's trying to stop the jump in with down 2. This time he gets the air there. He gets the first bar here.
Right. But then the other issue is that he stays in, right? He gets the air there. He had the opportunity to back off and try to get some sort of zone play in there, but he's just going back in. So like, here's an opportunity, but then he drops the combo.
Oh man, here we go. He's got some pressure starting now, but look out, there's the down jab from Grandmaster.
Good blocks.
That down. Yep.
Then gets tagged by the jump in.
Oh, nice air escape.
Okay. Finally blocks the cross up, but then he gets hit by the string.
So he's got a random down 2 that got in there. Oh, nice neutral jump. Oh, that was in the front.
That was ambiguous.
Wow, that's how we went with the jump in 3.
That one I don't blame Yorbox, because that was really awkward to block. Okay.
Oh,
doesn't
no.
he get? There's a lot of really good optimal combos from that distance too, and unfortunately he doesn't get it.
Now he's got to. This is the best game so far for Yorbox. He may be able to turn things around a little bit. Oh,
okay.
Peter burn back 3 or forward 3. Let's go.
All right.
He's got a life bar. That's the first one he's gotten. And look at this. We're all tied up. Final life bar. This is the set point for Grandmaster now.
Okay, going for unclashable damage a little early though, as both characters have 3 bars. I wonder if it would have been better. I mean, either way, at this point it doesn't really matter, but.
And both tied on meter here. And oh my gosh, he decided to take some damage from it. He wanted to save the meter for that wake up, I guess.
Actually, we haven't even really seen any zoning from Batman because he hasn't needed to.
Okay, nice stagger pressure into the grab. I like he's got another bar to use. Will he spend it right away?
Okay.
Oh,
I really like the patience. I love the attempt.
Wow, he had meter even though he didn't have flash. Air escapes out last chance here, but that may do it.
And misses the cross. Wait a second.
Wait, he's still in there.
I really want to say he has a chance.
How did he block? Oh my God!
Oh, and that is it. So, although your
it's really going to depend on if somebody gets a hit, they're going to be able to get that sort of zoning advantage and then kind of push the zoning advantage, causing the other one to have to get in.
Well, instead, we see Leatherface immediately going in once he got that first hit with the zoning.
That works. See, life lead is huge. Again, in a match where both these players can zone, the life lead is going to be big. Now, a lot of it, too, is going to come down to this sort of aerial zoning. Blue Beetle can shoot projectiles down from the air, but every single time he does that, we can see Deadshot do exactly what he just did, his own air shot, and kind of pick him out of the air, or even do the ricochet shot. Yeah,
and young Chicuelo's air shot, of course, is horizontal, while, as you mentioned, Blue Beetle's is angled. But those air shots, as you see there from young Chicuelo, also going to be a factor. Right now, Leatherface has a small lead. He's trying to chill, but the zoning from Deadshot is going to add up over time.
And that was nice. He's stayed patient, waited for him to get that meter. So Blue Beetle's projectiles, they're all high, except for when he meter burns it, it becomes a very plus on block mid projectile. And so once he throws that out, as long as, even if it's blocked, even if it's avoided, he's going to get that zoning advantage. He's going to be able to start throwing out his own projectiles.
And as I mentioned, the zoning is slowly adding up, and right now, young Chicuelo has actually taken the lead until that sweep right there.
And I like the usage of the float into air dash. So, of course, there's all the different options off of the float. You can do the air dash, you can jump in any sort of direction, and right now we're seeing him use the air dash well.
Oh, smart jump in, well timed from young Chicuelo. Very close first round, first life bar.
I think it's the first time we've seen young Chicuelo move forward this set.
Yeah. He's very hesitant. And you see, he's using a lot of these shots, it's building him a lot of meter. So very important, even though a lot of these shots are whiffing, it is slowly building a meter.
Yeah, and the meter is super important for Deadshot zoning, and actually for both these characters zoning, because most of their options are not that great, or they're not great mids or lows unless he has meter. Either of these characters have meter. Then they get to actually force chip on your opponent.
Oh man, he had a small mystery from Chicuelo, but now he's in there. Trying to start pressure, but big sweep. And here's the clash, and as I mentioned about the meter, young Chicuelo, big meter lead for this clash. Let's see how much he decides to wager. Goes with 2. And Leatherface win with none, so 25% health back for Chicuelo now. No clash available, 130 seconds left to go.
Yeah, there's plenty of time. I don't feel like this could go to time, even in a zoning on zoning match, just because they're both making reads in the zoning game.
Oh man, but now he's in. He's like, forget the zoning, I'm coming in.
But now it's time. Oh, nice catch. That should be huge. Is he going to use the background bounce? No, he could have got a lot more damage.
You're right, he could have bounced him off the elephant. Is that a mammoth?
I think maybe. I don't know. We've had a bunch of discussions what all these animals are, and it's very tough.
I'm pretty sure these are standard animals. That's like a rhino, that's an elephant, and that's like an ox or something. Okay, the third one's kind of questionable.
There's one on the right that's like a really big, it's apparently called a kudu, and I've never heard of that before, a kudu.
Okay, yeah, neither have I. So here we go. The both players out of clash. Young Chicuelo going in.
Oh, doesn't finish it up, but still gets the guaranteed chip to finish it.
The rifles. Loading up his bullets. First hit going to be for Chicuelo.
He jumped right over that forward 3. Very nice. And it looks like Chicuelo's taking a more offensive approach this time.
Yeah, super aggressive. Caught him during the backdash with that back 1 string.
Ooh, and that may have been a mistake. He actually threw young Chicuelo out of the corner.
Oh, great block for Chicuelo, though. Oh, that's a smart choice. Just put him back in the blender after that shield.
Oh, and there we go. That's that whiff. So it's such a great move on block, that shield charge. But if he whiffs, he just really, he eats it, man. He just lands on his face on the ground.
You know, like,
yeah,
no!
That would be great. No, it's I think you wouldn't be able to hear it because the Blue Beetle player is too busy yelling, no! No, brah! No, brah. I hope he clashes so you get to hear that. Oh, wow. Wake up, meter burn projectile. Whatever works.
Exactly. Whatever works. Is that the gazelle?
That is the kudu, my friend.
Oh, my bad. Kudu.
You see how it's got the cool, like, spiral antlers? We're learning stuff about animals. It's a very educational game. Oh, no, and he whips the shield again.
Yeah, smart neutral jump to avoid the shield on his wake up. And very close life bars, though, again. Wow, he went for chip, and he did not get it. And there it is.
Just on a down 1, but they're looking pretty even this time. The screen positioning is definitely, whoa, I was going to, oh no, I can't even say.
They're right back where they left him. Oh man, the blender right now. He's coming right back in, of course he is.
Oh, and that is the 3rd or 4th time that we've seen him intentionally bait that shield charge. So
yeah.
I think we should definitely stop seeing that quite so much from Leatherface. He could just sit there and just anti-air and bait the jump.
That's true. But right now, young Chicuelo going in with the back 1 string all day. And here comes the overheads. Oh, 3 in a row.
And he blocked them all. That's impressive. Really getting put in the blender here. Oh, and this is going to be tough for him to make this comeback without... Oh!
Wait a second. Wait a second.
He got over the entire of the meter burn rifle. I can't believe that. Oh, wasn't able to close it out.
He
but
went for a restand, and he didn't do anything with it.
Man.
Come on, Chef.
You got
to put a video out about this, man. People need to know some answers for this.
No, well,
How about a meter burn back 3?
Meter burn back 3 is a relatively good option, but back 1-2 hits pretty quick. It's a really scary mix-up situation just in general because both the overhead and the low, they have a very similar startup time. It's like 13 frames and like 14 frames, so you can't really kind of fuzzy one way or the other. Meter burn back 3 will work most of the time, mostly against the overhead, but even if he does do just the low by itself, he can just stop it and block the meter burn back 3 a lot of the time. The one big thing to watch out for is usually you see back 1 more because it does have more range than the low.
Right.
And every hit of the low string actually has a gap in between it. So you can backdash out of the string.
Very difficult, though. I've tried this.
It is very, very difficult.
Yeah, between the 2nd and 3rd hit.
Especially because you're already like guessing between so many things in that situation.
And I think certain characters can't backdash the 2nd hit either.
Oh, it's possible. Like their backdash gets caught. Yeah, I believe it. But Blue Beetle does have really good mobility, and his backdash is very good, so we might, it might be a good time to see that.
Yeah, Leatherface back in, he goes for the 50-50 in the corner. Nice blocks, though, from Chicuelo.
but putting himself in the corner might not have been the best situation, and now he's, oh yeah, he's got to take just a little bit more for that life bar, but that's still a really terrible situation, especially that he's in the corner. Had to spend a little bit of meter, which, I mean, I guess he closed it out. He didn't take any damage, but lost a little bit of resource, and especially with young Chicuelo with so many resources right now, that's scary.
Let's see if he spends it. If he does not, nice block on the string that time. Down 2 to interrupt third. Interesting choice.
So many mix-ups after mix-ups. Oh, we're seeing it again.
Yeah, he's baited out that wake up multiple times. And Leatherface has not caught on yet. But here's the down 2 to interrupt. Can he get something started? Doesn't look like it. Here's the clash. He's behind on meter, I believe.
Chicuelo should be able to get some damage if he wants to, and they're just instead going to trade. So Chicuelo likes to, it seems like he likes to hold on to at least one bar for some sort of weird conversion or just throwing it out in neutral. Whatever he wants to do with it. All right, will this throw go the right way? Yes, puts him into the corner. Very smart. And we're seeing so many jump-ins landing from young Chicuelo. We're not really seeing too many anti-airs from Leatherface. Blue Beetle's got a great down two.
Holy moly,
Whoa.
where are we? By the kudu. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, the kudu.
Yes!
Oh, and he...
Knowledge!
We're learning. I'm telling you, it's an educational game.
Am I gonna need trick bullets?
I don't know what that means.
Bruh.
How do you not know what that means? How does he not know what trick bullets
I don't know
are?
what a trick bullet is.
I
Is it
mean,
like
you
curve?
can guess. I don't know. Actually, I don't know either. I don't know what that means either. All right, you caught me. Oh, wow, connects. So we're just one hit of chip away, but he's not going to need the chip. Catches him out of the air. Good read on the air mobility.
What is it, July 11th?
I believe so, right
7-11.
before Evo. All right, so they are going to choose the characters that we saw them play earlier in the tournament. And so like I was saying earlier, it's a very weird matchup because there are a lot of different ways for Batman to deal with the pressure and with the with the Dexstar shield. So we'll see just how comfortable Grandmaster is using those tools. Right now, he's getting kind of beat up without even seeing Dexstar.
Yeah, but here comes Dexstar now.
There we go. That was one of the best tools against the shield. Just let go of all of trade. Oh, caught in the corner. No conversion, though.
Oh, on the 50-50. Gets with the overhead mix-up. And right now, it is all Broseph.
Oh, nice.
Man, yeah. He's had a couple of good reads on Batman's wake-up so far. First, he neutral jumped down, let him slide underneath. And that time, he jumped again, neutral jump. And he avoided the down, too.
Yeah, caught the wake-up throw, which I assume was supposed to be a tech. Oh, just
smart.
down twos him out of it.
Yeah, no trade for you. Wow, an early clash here from Grandmaster.
Oh, and that interesting Batman mask again.
Yeah, that's his gear of choice, man.
Yeah, it's his. It's definitely recognizable. We'll put that out there. Oh, and now we're starting to see some pressure started. One of the biggest issues in this matchup for Atrocitus is his anti-airs are not really the best, and Batman, of course, has probably the best jump in, or one of the best jump ins.
Of course, that jump is so good. But you know, that was a good block from him regardless. And again, you know, these blood pearls really adding up here.
So it's really interesting the combos that, okay, that should be, oh no, it could have been the kill. Decided not to use meter. Decided to use meter in a weird way. So, okay, am I insane or does Broseph never use puddle? We'll count him this time. I'm gonna mark it down somewhere. Starts off with a 1-1-1 from full screen. That was a really weird choice. Looks like a button check.
Oh, nice tech there. Still no first hit yet, though. Oh, there it is.
It's a pretty good mix-up. It's the low lightning instead of the overhead third hit of the string. Oh, and there's the puddle. You got me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm blind.
You're probably just talking about other things that are happening.
I think it was mostly I'm looking at his weird combos.
No, yeah,
you
they're
see
definitely
him,
unorthodox.
You see like two puddles, which is maximum per combo, and he just uses none.
Wow, meter burn to 4-3 on wake up. Smart defense from Grandmaster, though. He is out of there.
He barely made it over that 4-3.
Black Magic corner combo incoming. Oh my damage. A 30-year life bar, thank you.
Yeah, that took him back to the life lead and gave him the screen positioning.
Oh no, the kudu.
The kudu! Look how sad it is laying on its back over there, man.
Oh no, I never noticed it was still on the screen. I thought it explodes. It's like,
It's like,
oh my god.
help me!
That's messed up, man. That is messed up. Look at that kudu. That is not cool.
Oh, nice back up, but we could have seen a whiff punish right there from Black Adam.
Oh, great stuff.
I'll douse your fire.
That's an interesting thing. I'll douse your fire. I mean, maybe if he creates rain or something.
It was a good response. I live to burn. Yeah. Can't douse this. Life bar is very close here. About a half life bar lead for Grandmaster. But Clash still available for Broseph, and he's got meter.
Uses the double. Oh, no, misses it. Could have got the conversion. And the bigger thing right there is that he didn't get the chance to summon Dexstar. That's what that Ender would have given him.
Yet you are not winning.
Well, let's see if he decides to tie here, if he's going to get some life back. He's going to get a lot of life back.
And that knockdown might give him enough time to summon Dexstar. No, chooses not to. Afraid of the wake-up last
Wow,
match.
great down two. Will he get Dexshot? Here it comes.
Oh, it wasn't a safe situation to summon it, but
The pressure. Here it comes now, though. Oh, my God. Nice air escape. Shields up. Oh, my God. He did it.
Oh, no! He went underneath. He had the kill.
That-
It was guaranteed.
Pretty high.
It was.
The surprise the blood puddles. Surprise blood puddles.
Yeah, and we saw him really go for that mix-up a lot at the very end. He finally decided to really mix up the overhead lows. Oh, and a bomb setup. That's not something we see. Whoa.
Something Grandmaster barely sees either. Oh, nice dive kick, but no conversion.
All right, wake up down two. Catches the forward one. And wow, what an early lead from Grandmaster.
Yeah, terrible start to game 3 for Broseph. I mean, maybe he's a little bit on tilt from the end of that last game. He's got a good meter lead right now, though. Let's see if he gets to use it. Nope, gets caught forward 1-2.
As things stands, he's getting hit by way too many forward 1-2s. And ooh, nice. Gets out of that bomb situation. Raw down two. Hits him with the fortune teller.
Oh, he is dashing in with that shield. And here comes the pressure with Dexstar now.
Ooh, I like that. Caught him with the blood ball underneath the string, or after the string.
And that was a great use of dive kick. Changes to air trajectory.
Oh, and that is pretty much death.
Yeah, this was beat down.
Well, he's getting something started, but it's
And
going
he's
to be...
got Clash. If he can make some kind of situation... no. If he can somehow, I was going to say, if he can somehow force a Clash, get the 3 bars, he realizes this is it. This is his tournament life online in this one game. So let's see what he brings to the table here.
Yeah, and it's not easy to keep yourself together when you lose a match that you should have won.
Oh yeah, most of the time when your combo is the one that dropped, like I hit that combo 1,000 times. Why did it drop that time when I needed it?
The one singular time is the most important, and that's when you miss it. Whoa,
Oh, that was so high. Oh no, Kudu.
Kudu. Poor Kudu.
Could have just lying there, man. Air punch walk. What do you call it?
Well, Ketchup and Mustard call it punch float.
Punch
So
float?
I tend to sometimes say that. But there is an actual name for it. I don't remember what it is.
Punch walk. It's always punch walk.
But he doesn't walk.
His feet are moving. He's
I
walking
guess so.
through the
Punch
air.
swim?
No. All right, here we go. Broseph gets the first lap bar. Very close, though.
Oh, the bomb! Oh, okay. He was just barely able to get away from it in time.
And here we go. All tied up. Set point for Grandmaster.
And definitely looking a lot better than the last game. I mean, already taking way more life than the previous. But he's getting trapped in this corner, taking much damage just from little hits. He hasn't used his breaker either, or his clash.
Yeah, he probably should have used it. Way behind now. Gets caught in the corner. And still hasn't used it. That's it.
Oh, wow.
That was his last chance to use it.
Wow. He really needed to use that. Know how to actually say the name. So Keomal, aka Keomal, 2 different names there. I don't know which one is actually his real one, but I'm gonna go with Keomal.
We'll go Keomal, yeah.
Your power is trivial.
All right, so we've seen a lot of Black Adam already this tournament, and we've seen a lot of the stage. So this is just, I don't know, this is just working out. Maybe Gorilla City is somewhere in Latin America. I mean, right? We've seen the stage like.
I mean, we don't
more
got
than half
trees
the
like
time.
that up here in Northern America. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we don't have nature.
Challenge?
We just have buildings and dead grass.
Yeah, we don't have no kudo either.
Yo, do you see a giant snake in the background? I've actually never seen that.
Where?
Right behind the white Black Adam right now.
That?
Yeah, look at that. It's a giant like anaconda.
Yeah, it's like frozen. I thought it was moving around, but no,
Oh,
it's not.
no.
It's just wide open there. God, midlife crisis.
just about even, but Rafux still needs to take the first life bar and catches it with the dive kick.
Yeah, that's the thing about this mirror match, right? As soon as you see someone throw out a projectile, whether it's black magic or lightning, you got to have your dive kick ready to go.
Oh yeah, it's the dive kick is the perfect counter actually to his own zoning. So it makes both players very scared to zone. Now, if you can get that respect to be able to zone, that does put you into like another mind game though. And of course, there's always the potential to bait the dive kick. You can neutral jump it, you can meter burn back 3 or forward 3 it, you can just block it.
That instant dive kick caught him and forced him to clash here. Keomal's been doing a pretty good job of interrupting between, like, you'll see a lot of forward 1-2 into lightning from Rafux.
Right.
And he's been down jamming, interrupting a lot of them, but now he's opting not to.
Nice side switch. Oh, this should be big.
Yeah, smart stuff. Already lost a ton of damage, though.
He did, but I think his idea was he didn't have the meter lead, so he was waiting until the meter was spent by Zeomal. Or Keomal. I'm just going to go back and forth between them.
Oh my God.
Do you
you
see that?
mentioned
Yeah.
the damage. There it is. Ouch. Broseph.
Correct.
So let's see if he decides to do it here, but right now it's only 1-0. Rafux in the lead. Gets the first hit as well.
And the Kudu, max range Kudu. Very good spacing. Okay, so here's the question. Will he use the background bounce? He does!
Yeah,
Yes, I'm so
optimized.
happy. Look at that damage. 408 completely meterless. Very, very nice.
A nice combo from Keomal. He's got the next combo as well. Give me another 290.
What a dominating start by him. I mean, even just at the very end, a very, very risky black magic catching Rafux on the way up.
Yeah, Rafux could have easily EX dive kicked it, had plenty of meter spend.
Or, of course, even if you just block black magic, you can punish it with your own black magic.
Oh boy, too far.
Oh, that was a huge drop. He didn't try to get the double dive kick conversion, just went for the normals. I like that so what he's doing right there is he's jumping and he's whiffing the close dive kick to try to bait Zeomal into maybe meter burn back 3ing or jumping or doing something.
Yeah, but Rafux is making back a lot of his life deficit. Nice air escape. He didn't want to give him the life bar that easily. He's going to make him earn it, and there he does.
Lightning Hand's actually one of the best neutral tools that Black Adam has. It catches really far and really high in the air. Oh!
Wow, great conversion after air-to-air dive kick. Oh! Oh my God! I thought he didn't want to let him clash, but he actually gave it to him at the last second.
Yeah, he was
Came
doing,
off full meter.
He was doing a whole bunch of weird, like, just a couple hits, not going for the full combo. So I thought so too, but I think maybe he thought he just kind of like cracked and just decided to close it out. But maybe not the best idea.
Yeah,
Still,
maybe a costly mistake. Both players have fade available. Here comes Rafux. Keomal still has his available. Oh my God! Good night. That EX lightning.
wow, yeah, it's just doing so much.
That was tied 2-2. So the Superman pick only had to win 1 game. This time he's going to have to win 3 games in Superman.
Right, and
so
it
much longer road.
It did only win a very close game too.
Right. Yeah, he was way behind and he brought up the zoning, I remember.
Wow, and already a really rough start.
Oh yeah, not looking good for Superman. But this is exactly how that last game started for him as well. Let's see, he's got the trade on now. This has a threat to turn. Get away from me, please. But instead, almost gets perfect in that first life bar.
He's like, look, I'm red. Be scared.
Do you know how much damage I can do like this, Black Adam?
Potentially. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Really weird conversion off that trade, but it was nice. And, oh, I think that was a mistake.
Huge mistake.
He air flipped out of a move that you can't combo off of. I didn't even know you could air escape out of that.
Well, it's a costly, meter-wise, very costly mistake. And forward, interesting choices.
Weird combo. Definitely could have got a lot more damage. Still, Zeomal's starting to get a little bit more damage off of everything.
Smart.
Nice. You know what else was really smart right there? The fact that he had meter, chose to do the normal dive kick, because it's actually easier to combo off of an air-to-air normal dive kick than an air-to-air meter burn dive kick.
Yeah, Rafux recognizing the situation, not going to even let him have any life back. Spends all 3 bars for it just to make sure that it's going to be much harder for Keomal to make this comeback. And right now it's looking like it's in Rafux's corner right now.
Yeah, it's just going to be a little bit more. And the scary thing is he can't run away because every bit of him running away, well, he loses.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That is it, Rafux.
super skin tight mask
Like,
thing.
how far in does it go? Is it in
I
his
don't
mouth?
know.
That's the real question that everybody's wondering at home. Like, is it weird? Like, I don't know. Let's not talk about it. But both of these players using their white skin.
Let's not talk
I don't want to think about it. Okay, so I want to talk about the stage a little bit because both of these characters really can use this stage well. We're not seeing it. They're just jumping over each other.
Did you see the acrobatics?
They're playing this game in the air. All right, but the interactables on both areas of this stage are very, very good
Especially for
gadget
gadgets,
characters.
yeah.
And especially gadget characters that have some sort of zoning, which is literally both of these characters. The left side, the one that they weren't using, is this giant sweeping laser that you can use multiple times.
And the one upstairs? Is it it is upstairs.
I think it's downstairs because you're on this like scaffolding thing here.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So it is downstairs.
Yeah, we can get to that one if it happens because I'm still a little bit scarred from it.
Yeah, I know. And again, here is the mix-up. Either back 1-2 into the low overhead, back 1 stagger, or into the raw overhead.
Oh, and
Nice air-to-air. I will say Chicuelo is actually very good at getting air-to-airs and stuffing that.
oh, and we actually saw him try it right there. Air-to-airs are a very, very smart choice in this matchup because Batman, he does have one of the best jump-ins in the entire game, and Deadshot not really with one of the best anti-airs.
Yeah,
It's not terrible,
it's
but
not the best, though.
against Batman, you really need the best.
Yeah.
And this is what we're seeing right here. He's going to get a solid chunk of damage. Not going to, oh, he's going to instead take the restand for one more mix-up. Should be able to summon. Could have thrown right there for the guaranteed
Could have,
throw.
yeah, but he actually decided not to. Now, Grandmaster is in a very tough situation as he's just getting shot after shot thrown at him. Wait a second, rolls in. Chance gets caught.
Oh, flips past him.
And that, there is still very much a chance here. We do have one bat trade available for Batman. He pulls it out.
He needs to get in like now.
Yeah, he needed to do it at that mid-range where he could have chased the bat in, but unfortunately,
all over those stages. And you know what? Speaking of interactables, this is another stage that has some of the really strong interactables in this game.
especially in the right corner of this stage, there's unblockable barrels for both power and gadget characters.
Right, but they're actually a little bit scarier for gadget characters.
Yeah, because they roll
slowly along the ground, and if you try to jump over them, they get a free answer.
They also cause a combo, whereas the power ones is just a hard knockdown.
Right, and wow, nearly a flawless.
We
in
literally
this
talked
first
about
round.
barrels for like maybe 5 seconds there, and the round was over.
Maybe Chicuelo needs to get over those barrels to make this comeback.
Yeah, really, really good pressure here, and good change of pace. I like the adjustments made by Grandmaster.
That was a very nice catch on the jump back. He tried to do the grapple to restand, but he didn't have the meter to convert 2 different times now.
Oh, well, parry, tried to parry the knee, but it didn't come out. Very interesting corner combos we've seen from Chicuelo.
Oh, and nice blocking so far.
Wow,
Daisy
look at
opened
this
up.
pressure, though. He's just getting all of that life out of there.
And the comeback could potentially be here. Nice.
What?
anti-air.
Down 2.
But Batman actually has a really good down to 6 frames. Man, that thing is creepy. But 6 frames, that's got a pretty good hitbox.
I
and he
really
can
can't
convert
get
them
over
really
it,
well.
to be honest. It's just awkward to look at.
On all 3 bats now gone for
Yeah, this is a
Grandmaster.
great situation here for young Chicuelo, and he's at this mid-range where he's kind of controlling the tempo. If he could just block this onslaught from Batman, he'll be okay. And that's actually not the worst situation to happen.
Oh, that's a really strong start. Good choice to push.
I
block.
love the use of push block there.
Oh, that could have been a punch if he just done the dive kick.
Nice block, good checks. Oh, needed a much bigger punish there.
And that could be a whiff punish. Oh, no, it's not. He dashed forward instead of just doing the normal. Still, he's getting some corner pressure. If he's going to make the comeback, it's going to be from this.
Yep, good blocks. Now stuck in the corner. Pressure is still real. Armor back 3. Armored 4-3. That's 2 meters gone now for Batman.
Look at all these staggers. He's taking the life lead back.
Oh, this should be it.
Oh, he chose to throw so that there wasn't
So,
a clash. Now
yep.
he's going to be able to chip him out almost guaranteed.
One hit is all it takes. Literally chip him. What a shot.
Out of the air.
Barely lost 30% while taking that massive comeback.
Like 150%.
Yeah. And then finally at the end he started to take a little bit of damage, but man.
Yeah, that was close. That was a really good clutch. And boy, it's kind of interesting to see because, well, okay, we're actually starting to see the round start off exactly like it did last game. But So the thing I was going to say is it's very interesting to see that young Chicuelo's rushdown is being way more effective for him than his zoning.
Yeah.
And look, he's starting to take it back with rushdown just like last game.
Not in the... His situation is not as bad as it was last time, though. He actually has 3 bars of meter now, and the life deficit is not that huge yet.
That's true. It couldn't be that much worse than last time, but you know, he managed to pull
may
off.
just get there right now.
I spoke too early. I spoke way too early.
Oh, man, and that's unfortunate. He burned 2 bars to do the air escape, and then he immediately got, God, that face.
Back one, back one, back one.
It's so ridiculous, but it works because it's actually good.
It is. So back one, his low on block is actually minus like 2 or something like that. But
it's negligibly not minusable.
Yeah, just barely. But the big issue is that it has very little actual recovery. So even if you're even, it recovers super quick. You're not sure if he's going to do the second hit of the string or if he's just going to do more loads.
Yeah, you can check him if you know he's going to do another back one or try to do something like that with like a fast like 7 or 6 frame down one.
Right.
But even still, it's really sketchy.
Right, because he might just continue the string and then you
back
get blown
one too.
up.
Yeah, into the overhead.
All right, so and again, a huge life lead for Grandmaster. I don't know if young Chicuelo can bring this one back. Not really a lot of resources for either player, but he's starting the rushdown again.
Oh, what a backdash!
What? That was an incredible backdash. I don't know if it's going to be enough. He makes a few normals with. He's got a chance here in the corner.
Oh, he still has just a little bit of life left, and that's a bait.
Oh, he catches the backdash. And look at all these staggers. He's taking some damage mid-screen.
Oh, my goodness. He's making... Oh!
He couldn't quite do it 2 games in a row.
To deal with it, he got caught by down 2. I think he got a little excited.
Yeah, all it took was 1 hit. He just needed to find that one opening. If it was a little bit more life for young Chicuelo, he might have been.
That was actually smart though by Grandmaster to use down 2 because it is so fast, right?
Right.
It was like a quick get off me and it ended up working.
Oh, interesting combos using 2-1 mid combo. It's not really a string you usually see for his optimals. This time, young Chicuelo is starting off with the life leads. That's a very
but
big
it's
change.
Slowly melting Grandmaster. I'm honestly really impressed with his Batman.
Yeah, both of these players are extremely good, and this is one of the first really close matches that we've seen, except for maybe the first match of the night.
Okay, again, we see that down 2 coming out as a quick get off me, so that actually could be a tell to young Chicuelo.
And I gotta say, I still want to know why we're seeing the stage so much today. It's very strange.
I mean, it's my favorite stage.
It is mine too,
To
as
be
far
honest,
as gameplay.
yeah, I really do love this stage. It's very vibrant and Interactable's a fair for both characters. There's not too many of them either, and I love that beautiful centerpiece, mainly because it's the stage I feel like has the biggest actual center bounce interactable range.
Yeah, it might be.
I think it just looks bigger, right?
Right, it feels solid one way or another. All right, catching him with the meter burn guns from pretty far away. Oh, gets underneath the jump too, just barely, but still gets opened up.
Pressure now coming in from Batman. Nice. I really like his use of push block.
That's the one thing that we've seen a lot of players not using enough today, except for, I guess, young Chicuelo.
Yeah.
Push block.
He, of all the players we've had today, even in general, I think he's been using the push block as well as the meter burn roll more than anyone.
As Deadshot, you have a lot of meter to use both of those, so it does make sense. Oh no! Gets hit by the fake cross-up. It wasn't a cross-up. Nice flip out right there. Prevents the Oki from the forward 3, but now he's going to... I mean, we've seen him do it before. I'm not going to make any calls
I'm just
right
going to
now.
let this kind of happen. Batman has that bat. Oh! Wait a second. Now it's going to be Grandmaster getting very impatient here.
He's been hit by far too many trade shots, and that might be it. It's going to be so close.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh, and he was just a little... That's what the very thing that then was. But that means we're moving on to Losers Finals, and Keomal immediately not going Black Adam. We're seeing Supergirl for the first time of the day.
So he does play Supergirl.
I guess Power Girl, technically.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, I have seen that he does use Supergirl sometimes, although this is the first time we are seeing it. Starting to start getting some Oki. I love the end with back 1, 2, 3. So back 1, 2, 3 is one of the few rare strings in the game where if you hit them grounded with it, it is not a hard knockdown, they can roll. But if you use it in a juggle, it's actually a hard knockdown, which allows you to get some really cool Oki.
Oh, what a block.
Good reactions by young Chicuelo. Doesn't get the full combo still. He's going to get a good amount of chip from it. He's just trying to hold on to this life lead.
Yeah. And he's doing a good job of it so far.
Interesting that we aren't seeing Black Adam at all to begin with. I understand maybe he wants to switch. Maybe he's trying to maybe he's trying to use Supergirl in preparation on if he makes it back up to Grand Finals.
Yeah, I don't know. Getting hit, though, by the unblockable interactable. Nice air dash to avoid the shot, and then canceling with the laser trait so that as to not get hit by another straight drop. Very, very smart.
But right now, young Chicuelo, ooh, nice, catching him out of the air again.
We haven't seen too many instant air shots, or just air shots in general.
Oh, nice, gets over. Wow, wake up, meter burning gunshots. No invincibility at all on that.
Brave is the word I would use.
Yeah.
How about a kiss?
You don't even know me.
You don't even know me.
You don't have to know something like this.
That's pretty interesting. It didn't seem like a very Deadshot-y line. Got out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right, throws her back in the corner. And there's so much space here for young Chicuelo to walk back. It's going to be really tough. But Supergirl does get a lot of Oki. Oh, wow,
Ooh.
wake up throw. I think he tried to tech right there. Caught him with the raw forward three, which was maybe. I don't know. Well, regardless, we're going to continue
happening.
watching this match, and we're going to talk about this match, whether it's legal or not. So
The
Red
legality
Hood-
is no longer an issue for us.
Yeah. He's Red Hood. He kills criminals. He doesn't care about legality.
True.
So anyway, Red Hood is a character that we don't get to see very often, obviously, because there is the competitive ban on him for, well, whatever amount of time. Now, he's got a pretty overall around, I don't know, he's got a general moveset that kind of covers all areas. He's got zoning,
he does.
He's got mix-ups, he's got rush down, and of course his trait lets him get those Rekkas. Right now, we're not seeing any of that. We're seeing him getting juggled in the corner to death.
Yeah, this is not the Red Hood start I'm sure he wanted.
Yeah, definitely not. It's interesting that he's choosing a bunch of weird characters. Now, we've seen Keomal choose Black Adam, we've seen him choose Superman, but now he's going for a bunch of weird characters that are not working out for him. Maybe he's not comfortable in those matchups against Deadshot, but I'm not sure why he would be more comfortable with these.
I honestly don't know. It's very... He's also trying to use the tools that Red Hood has to kind of zone, and it's not going to work in this matchup.
No, it is not. He's actually got pretty good zoning, and he's got some decent
He
counter
does,
zoning, but not against Deadshot.
Not against Deadshot. It doesn't really work here.
And before we can even get a ruling on whether or not that's legal, it is already over.
Dodged a bullet by not having to deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, he didn't dodge any of those bullets.
No,
but
he
he's
didn't.
going to try to with Black Adam this time. And we're seeing two things a lot today, right? We're seeing a ton of this stage,
Yes.
and we're seeing a ton of people using the all-white colors, the God shader.
That's true. It seems like South America likes the white shaders a lot. And to be honest, I got to say they have good taste because I am also, white's like one of my favorite colors. Especially on gear in this game. White looks so good on gear in this game.
Yeah, especially on like Black Adam. The white and gold on Black Adam
Yeah,
is just great.
it's so Middle Eastern, right? Because I personally, I'm Middle Eastern and I like to wear white and gold. Look, I'm just going to say it.
Well, honestly, it's just a really nice color. Sometimes even Captain Marvel, he wore a lot of white and gold costumes.
He did.
And, I'm a big fan of that. Of course, red, white, and gold are kind of his colors. But right now, it's looking a lot like the last match. Supergirl may have been the pick that he wanted to go back with. Black Adam getting pressured in the corner. We were just talking about this matchup earlier, right? About how one of the biggest issues is that Deadshot has some of the kind of cleanest, easiest mix-ups in the entire game. They're very good, very solid. And Black Adam on knockdown, not very good.
Not very good. We did just see like 17 down ones there in that little sequence for Black Adam. Nice tech. And that's the interesting thing. Forward 1-2, I think, is one of his least... Wow, that was a really awkward conversion, but I liked it. Yeah, forward 1-2 trait cancel is like one of his least plus cancels. Like, for instance, back 1-2 and like 1-1-3 trait cancel is plus like over 20. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's so plus. So generally after, 1-2 trait cancel, most Adams go for a grab.
Right, just because a lot of times if you try it off the other cancels, you're going to be too early and your grab's going to win.
Yeah, because you're still at so much advantage.
All right, but right now, Zeomal looking like he's taking it back a little bit, just about evening it up. He needs to somehow get out of this corner unless he suffered the same fate he did previously.
Wow, that wake-up worked!
And the correctly
What?
spaced
What?
forward 3. What?
Where is he throwing the arm?
I don't know. The bomb's gone. It's off the screen. It's doing its own thing.
Probably destroyed some poor animal.
Oh no, tries to meter burn roll again. We've seen it before. We're seeing it again. One hit away, maybe on chip.
Oh, wait a second, getting in.
Oh no!
So devastating. I don't know if that was an input error, if he meant to do that. He thought he got the hit confirmed, but Black Magic on block was not what he wanted.
Major tournaments, and there's so many in the IPS right now, but
Yeah.
we're going to see who's going to take first place here for all of those delicious points. 70 delicious IPS points. It's going to be young Chicuelo against Rafux, and Rafux,
Sitting pretty in winners.
he is, and using Black Adam, who we've seen so much of today, but you know, young Chicuelo, he's just become so much more and more aggressive today. He's become this almost solely rush down Deadshot.
Yeah, I feel like he's really just kind of warmed up, you know?
Right. Well, when we did see him in MKX, he was more of a rushdown player than a zoning player by a pretty large margin. So I'm not surprised to see him really go for that Deadshot rushdown. And honestly, Deadshot's rushdown is good, but also very fun. I love the way that all of his normals work.
Fun for you, not for the person you're playing against.
That is true. That is true. Very safe. And that might be the kill. It's going to be close.
Not quite, but very close.
If he was any closer to that background bounce, it would have been, wow, catching
Also,
the
wow,
dash.
that was risky as
What?
all hell, because if it got blocked,
Dead.
oh, man.
Wow, he just took the time in neutral to summon the blue trade. That was really risky.
Let me tell you how I feel about you.
You're not going to do anything. Hold this.
That was, got caught raw by a very late jump dive kick. Still doing quite a good job of keeping it out, but I mean, this can all get evened out by just one dive kick opportunity or opening from Black Adam, and there he goes for it, but gets stuffed by Straight Shot. And now this is looking like a bad situation for Rafux.
And I love this entire playstyle switch from young Chicuelo. Or this is the last chance to make it in.
Oh, wait a second.
This looks so similar to what we saw last game.
Is he going to throw the bomb off screen, though? That's what you got to ask yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Was that a meter advantage?
Oh.
It was a meter advantage. Ooh.
Interesting. So,
Very anticlimactic.
yeah, Rafux clash. So he could have maybe bet that bar and used that as some sort of knockdown advantage to try to get a little bit more oaky, get in a little bit further, but instead he gets shot. I never miss.
Okay, nice block. And I really like how he was prepared to do the down one check just in case forward 1-2, because that's generally a tool that Adam uses, especially after EX dive kick, which is plus you get a forward 1-2, or depending on the distance and where you space the dive kick, you get a back 2.
Wow, and I got to talk about that conversion he just made right there. He whiff punished with back 1-2, and it caught Black Adam out of the air, and he finished with a full juggle combo. That was extremely good
nice.
presence of mind. I've literally never seen that from anybody.
Blocks are pretty on point here for Rafux.
Ooh! Oh no! What a drop!
That
Still
was-
picks it up.
I don't know if he meant to do that, but the distance he was at, instead of doing forward 1-2 and whiffing and getting caught on Deadshot's wake up, he just did forward 1 and then he left it and then he jumped. That was
Right.
really smart.
That is a pretty good string to stagger, honestly. If they are blocking it and not punishing you for it, forward 1 by itself.
Forward 1 by
recovers
itself
pretty
is a
quick.
really good tool, yeah. We don't see a lot of use of that.
We've seen the second hit of the meter burn knee actually connect a lot.
And I love the way that he's checking the forward 1-2 string or just forward 1 raw. Speaking of raw, back 1 and raw overheads all day. What a backdash!
Both of these characters really push the other character across the screen very far during their pressure.
Yeah. Okay, that's the adjustment. Instead of going for forward 1-2, he went immediately for another dive kick, knowing that young Chicuelo was going to try to check him.
That's very smart. Yeah, because to check him, you have to be crouching. And of course, meter burn dive kick, overhead. Oh, whoa!
Wait, what?
He summoned trait, and then he's like, oh, I summoned the wrong one. I want to instead use
Just
the other
did
one
it
in
too,
neutral.
like no fear. 2 bars for Rafux. He can get a decent amount of life back here. 25 if he wants it. Nope, just going for 1 bar, gonna get the 15%.
But we do know that he likes to stick to at least 1 bar so that he can get the full conversion, maybe use meter burn dive
but
kick
that
or something.
low shot doing quite a bit of damage now. Getting close, nice block, again checking. No wake up opportunity, and that's gonna do it, 2-0. for young Chicuelo.
Yeah,
But I'm excited. I don't care what happens either way. I wish a reset would happen just so we can see some adjustments from Rafux, but whatever works.
Yeah, and right now, this is the time he needs to take to learn. He
Learn from this.
Oh, who says that? Who says that? Who says learn from this? Oh, well, Kung Lao.
MKX, Kung Lao, yeah.
Learn from this.
After you're like split in half or already dead, learn from this.
Yeah. I can't, bro. I'm dead. All right, nice. Seeing that stagger pressure as usual. Not many people are checking him for the stagger.
Really good use of delayed wake up though. So far all set by Rafux. Using, I like it, forward 2-3, really plus, and then the forward 1 check afterwards.
And we're back to, oh, there we go. Nice. That's the first time I think we've seen almost the entire day somebody try to trade a Black Magic with a Deadshot bullet, which is weird that we've never even seen somebody try that.
Generally, it does get stuffed quite a bit.
All right, so it looks like Eric of 1, RD Eric of 1 was the one who knocked young Chicuelo into losers. Thank you very much to production for giving us that. And I don't know who that is, but, you know, young Chicuelo, maybe he was just a matchup he was uncomfortable with. And, so then that player ended up moving on and losing to Broseph in winners to lose top 8. So
Yeah.
But now, of course, young Chicuelo getting farther than Broseph. Sometimes it just happens, you know? It's, a player will lose to a player, and then they'll be able to beat
It's like they're a perfect weakness for that player, but then like their kryptonite will be like ahead in the bracket. Happens all the time.
So rock, paper, Black Adam.
Exactly. It's exactly how that game is played.
But in this game, they're just all Black Adam.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Wow, and there it is, young Chicuelo resetting the bracket. Get me into this game.
And we're seeing a switch to Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
And that's already a good start. Pushing young Chicuelo into the corner. Nice usage of the skull. That's going to give him some space, and he's going to use it.
Okay. Oh, that was so sick!
That was just way too stylish.
That's some character-specific nonsense right there. You know, too, as soon as he pulled it off, he's like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm in there.
I wish he would have finished it, though. It looked like he dropped it, or was that the end of the combo?
That would have been the end had he dropped it, I think. There's the potential to combo after that, but only if it hit really weird. And he was already weighted pretty heavily, so...
Wow, and something you're not used to seeing, Harley, who's a fantastic zoning character, is actually being kept out right now by Deadshot, which is not too surprising. It's just like you normally don't see her not controlling the full screen pace. Or really any pace. I mean, honestly, this is just relentless onslaught by young Chicuelo. Finally getting a start here is Rafux, but again gets reset and then mixed.
One of the biggest issues here is that Rafux is always going for the command grab ender. Now, the command grab ender is a very good ender and it restands, but it doesn't
that
give...
pressure was nuts.
That's the young Chicuelo pressure that we're starting to get used to seeing. But yeah, the command grab doesn't give any sort of advantage. So Rafux gets the hit, he ends the combo, and then young Chicuelo's like, thanks, and he just walks back and he starts zoning
it's
again.
true, and I've seen a lot of Harley players now end it in that silly kicks knockdown where she stands on one hand and kicks.
3-3.
Yeah, I think it's 3-3. You would obviously know better than I would, but that's what I've seen like Bio and other Harley players use to kind of end the knockdown because, like you said, the command grab just leaves you neutral. Like, it doesn't do anything for you, really. And it even leaves you at a distance where you're not really at advantage either.
Right, which it does work a lot of the time if you are trying to start some zoning, but when you're being zoned by Deadshot, that is maybe not the best bet. But still, there is a chance for Rafux to make this back. Oh, nice juggle. Confirms off of the anti-air straight shot, then gets the free chip. Oh, this looks like it's pretty much going to be over. Not a lot of air mobility from Harley Quinn. Almost had to take that chip to get in. Almost guaranteed. All right, so we're seeing a switch back to Harley. That means he's completely given up on the Black Adam matchup. This is one of the first times in tournament that I think we've ever seen somebody give up on Black Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, and there we go. We saw it again. That cool conversion from back 1-2 as an anti-air. Young Chicuelo, I have to say, has some of the best presence of mind. He's definitely a specialist of his character. Now, we did see him choose Robin in the very first game of the tournament,
Yeah,
right?
he did.
But it seems like he has just been playing
Maybe
so
he
much
just
Deadshot.
wanted to showcase something cool with Robin,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
which happens. A lot of players, especially if they're really confident in their next match, they'll I'm not saying like throw a game away, but they'll play a character that obviously they're maybe a little less comfortable with.
Right, but
Or who knows, maybe he was just really comfortable and he's trying to switch to Robin. Honestly, I don't know the decision.
yeah, I don't
But
either.
it's
Didn't
very,
work out for him too
it's
well.
very clear that Deadshot is his answer for everybody.
Yeah, but right now, you know, Rafux not looking so bad with Harley. She's got that big, like, elephant gun ender on her her pistols.
Is that a joke because there's elephants in the back?
No, but actually, that is pretty funny. But that's totally what it looks like. You know, the big, like, horn ender. I don't know actually what it's called.
Horn ender.
Dude, look at the end of her pistols, okay? Please just look at them and tell me what they look like to you.
I can't. She's using them too much.
Okay. Well, they look like that. And right now we're just seeing that usual Chicuelo pressure. Actually, they're jumping over each other a lot of down ones connecting. And this is a really good position if we want to see Rafux
Again,
get something.
ending. But that is like the third time that's happened.
Yeah, that range
Rafux-
is just better for Deadshot.
Yeah, he's used it, and then immediately afterwards, we've seen young Chicuelo just use knee, and it's worked every time.
Oh, that's
Wait
a bad
a
clash.
second.
That is so much damage lost. Huge meter lead for Rafux.
Speaking of working every time, this is going to be devastating for young Chicuelo. Oh my God!
Oh,
if he
he
can
wasn't
make,
able to throw it out.
Oh. so very close.
All right, so Rafux starting to get
No, but-
more in the groove with Harley.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to adapt and make decisions that are going to help him out. Still, ending combos in neutral with the command grab, I just feel like it's hurting him more than it's helping him.
Agreed. The other thing I would really like to see is we saw it at the end as he was trying to close it out, but we have not seen any hyenas being thrown.
That's true. I mean, even if she gets hit, as long as the treat goes out, the hyena comes. The hyena comes.
Yeah, and then, of course, that gives her so much chips, so much meter build, so much potential pressure.
Most importantly, though, yeah, it helps her get in.
Wow, and we actually saw that wasn't a meter roll. That was the silly sense roll?
Is he going to knee? No, he tries to jump. Nice, finally gets an air to contest, but still. Slowly, Harley is pushing Deadshot during the corner, but just a raw forward three.
Yeah, you know one thing I just noticed?
Huh.
So he's like all like white, almost entirely white, but look at his gold shoes. They are so gold.
Oh, he also
He's
has
got
a
some,
gold.
like, super fly like kicks.
Yeah, he has a gold chest as well.
Oh yeah, you're right. But it just specifically looks like he's wearing some like gold sneakers or something like that. Like just completely unrelated to
The
his
gold
costume.
kicks, though.
Yeah, dude.
I actually really like that.
Oh,
That's some Hannibal Chow action right there.
Oh, both these players just missing their zoning on each other. Nice. That should be a good amount of damage. Goes for the knee for damage instead of the hard knockdown. She pretended to shoot him with a bat, which
Yeah.
is very ironic because that's literally all he does all day against him.
So this is still not bad at all at a very early clash.
Well, it was a really good whiff punish, so he would have taken a lot of damage. Now, we've talked a lot about how much damage, potentially, a lot of the top tiers get meterless, and that's something that separates them from a lot of the lower tiers. Harley is actually the exception to that. Now, we say, you know, Black Adam gets like 400 meterless, Batman gets almost 400 meterless. Harley also gets 400 meterless because she can combo off of Tantrum Stance. Which then, of course, lets you
Oh,
use it
that's
for other
going to
stuff.
juggle. Oh, and he's just getting hit by stray everything now. So close to building a bar. There it is.
Oh, that's a good
Bars.
start. And Clash is gone, but he really needs to not go for the command grab ender. All right.
Oh,
he did
there
it.
we go. Oh, man.
That would have been great.
Mix up regardless of where you are on the screen, whether you're in the corner, mid-screen. It's just good options, but we are seeing the switch back to Black Adam.
And that means that Rafux is going to lock himself into Black Adam for the rest of this tournament. He's not going to have another game to switch. He's got to win 2 straight. And if young Chicuelo wins this, he's going to come all the way from losers top 8 to be the winner. So we'll see what happens. That's so mean, man. He stabs you in the gut, twists it, and then
shoots you.
shoots
Yeah.
you. Unnecessary. Why does he even have a knife?
Just
He's got like
because
30 guns.
just in case he wants to be a little personal, right? Because guns are not as personal as being up close and stabbing someone.
But that's his thing.
I know.
Can you imagine, like, oh yeah, I went up against the greatest marksman of all time. He brought like 30 guns with him. How did he kill you? Oh, he stabbed me.
Were you having this conversation in heaven?
Yeah, like, pretty much. Well, you know, people come back all the time in the DC
That's
universe.
also true.
Not Shazam, though, apparently, in this universe, unfortunately.
Well, I know, you're really bummed about that.
Yeah, more than a little bit. But right now, we're going to see if if Rafux can be the one to come back from the dead.
You should thank Superman for killing a child.
And now I play him.
Right?
This is a
Oh, how the
good
mighty
lead.
have fallen.
All right, that's actually going to be plus on block. Oh,
Yeah. Both. What's interesting about that string is 4-2 is plus on block, as is 4-2-3. So, like, no matter what he chooses there, he's going to be plus.
And this is a really good lead for Rafux. He's got that one little bit of life. All right, he's going to take just a little bit of damage, but any damage is damage. And now it's one life bar left. If Young Chicuelo wants to make this comeback, I feel like he's going to have to, yeah, there we go, go in, play his crazy mix-up game that we're so used to seeing. And look, he took him all the way to the corner.
Bar, okay. Oh, and this is going to be where danger starts to set in for Rafux. No wake up.
Oh, no punish,
no
though.
punish. Technically, he can wake up, but no real wake up. So if he can just get back in, this could be really good for him.
Yeah, the big issue here is that there's still Clash left for Rafux.
What is this
so much
double
meter.
trading?
Dude, I don't know. He's messing up.
Oh,
Gets
what
it
a
out of the
shot.
air. Nice block. Oh, he tried to dive kick there. So many dive kicks.
Oh, my God. And that's going to do it. Wow, there was like 6 dive kicks at the end of that game.
Latin American
And
North.
they're taking 70 points home, which is very important.
Right, as opposed to 45, which is still a good amount, but
But
you
70
want
is
that.
huge, especially for an online event.
Not to mention the pride. I mean, both of these players have fought so hard to get to this point today. Young Chicuelo making it all the way from losers for Fuchs, getting reset, finally making a comeback. But right now, he just needs to get in. There it is, he got in. And that should even it up. That should give him the corner positioning. This is going to look really good. 430. He tried to fake the knee.
Oh, gets caught by the meter burn. Second into that knee. Oh, very nice timing. That was well played.
It was, and 2 strong hits is going to give the lead to Rafux, but Young Chicuelo managing to make it out of the corner.
Look at, wow, that was for a long time really good blocks coming out of Rafux. I feel like he's almost solved the enigma of the mix-ups coming out of Chicuelo.
Well, now that's going to put it on the final life bar. Now, Rafux on match point, potentially. And how much damage can he do to Young Chicuelo before he loses this? Young Chicuelo doesn't punish.
Still within chip range, there it is, and he's going to do it. Final life bars for the night. Who is going to take it home? Using blue trait now. Nice block. Again!
Oh, again! He's got to be ready for it. Multiple dive kicks in a row.
Yeah.
It's definitely a signature of Rafux.
But that's also in response to Young Chicuelo's answer of checking him with down 1 so many times. So it's like a mind game within a mind game.
You're right. Or even checking with Sweep. He's been doing it a lot. Regardless, it's been a crouching normal every single time. Wow, juggles him all the way across the screen.
I mean, even back 2 would be a good option at that point. But either way, the dive kick is working out, and now it's up to Young Chicuelo to see if he can adapt in time before this round is out, and he's lost.
Oh, and now we're seeing a total style switch from Rafux. He's realizing that he can actually challenge in the zoning game. Nope, never mind. He's going in.
There it is. So that's the adaptation, going for knee immediately after.
All right. Oh, wow. That is...
Gave him the clash opportunity. He could spend a bar here and stop any healing, and he could keep the bleeding going.
The big issue here is that I think Rafux needed that more than Young Chicuelo did, and now Young Chicuelo's one
and
step
that's
away.
it! Young Chicuelo comes all the way back from losers to challenge Rafux, put him in losers, reset the bracket, and take the entire tournament for the night.